Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I am bringing you the best weapon setup to run to have the most optimized fighting experience and to win most gunfights. Now, when you drop, I get it, I understand, like, you're not going to get the guns you want right off the bat. You're going to have to deal with what you got, etc., etc. That's understandable. You make with what you do. But the best weapon setup, in my opinion, is going to be the one I'm about to show you, and it is good for, you know, pretty much any engagement, just for the fact that it's high damage and it works very well against legendary armor. Right? Is that what it is? Legendary or heroic armor, the red one, whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. We're gonna hop into the training ground. I'm gonna show you some statistics on the weapons, so that way you understand why I'm choosing what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you everything, and we're gonna hop right into it. So let's hop into the training ground. Alright everyone, so here we are in the training ground. As you guys can see, I have the UMP, and I've already done a bunch of the damage testing. So the UMP is the highest damage output submachine gun that there is in the game. So as you can see, we're medium range, right? So it still is bad way in single fire. Alright, I'm gonna zoom in here. So in his chest, I'm doing 3 damage. In his head, I'm doing 6 damage. Alright, now you could imagine how long it's gonna take to kill somebody from this range, right? Yeah, and I did miss a couple bullets there, but pretty much a whole mag to kill someone from medium range, right? And most of the time people run snipers, so you know you're gonna have a sniper as your primary, SMG secondary, and you're really not gonna be able to do much. Now close range, we're doing 9, missed that, and 15.8, so about 16 damage, right? About 15 bullets to kill somebody medium range. All body, right? So now you understand why the SMG kind of is lackluster and why you probably shouldn't run it. And I'm pretty sure you guys have realized by now, you're not dying to SMGs. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out weapons here, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. So now we have the M4, and we're going to test this bad boy. So here's a body shot, 9, and here's a heady, 17. You see how much damage differential that is? And how much it takes to kill somebody? Yeah, not that much for medium range, right? Maybe half the mag, maybe less, depending on what you hit, right? You get up close, this is the damage. 9, 18, and took 10 bullets to kill this guy. Compared to what? How many was it? Like 15 to kill someone with an SMG this close? The damage output on the M4 is absolutely phenomenal. And yes, I have tried the other weapons. There are weapons that have better damage output, but the issue with that is you can't really shoot them at medium range. Why? Because of the high recoil rate. So the AKM and the SCAR are out of the picture. The SCAR having the highest damage output, but having one of the most highest recoil patterns. So I'll go ahead and show you this. Let's grab a scope real quick. To be honest, I wouldn't say the highest. It's probably better than the AK, but you know, you understand, like, pretty high recoil. And that was me trying to moderately control it. So you know, that goes to show you M4 with like hardly any recoil control, you can easily kill somebody. So now I'm gonna show you the secondary, or technically the primary, that you want to run for this optimization here. Alright, so now for the primary, we're going to be going with the M1 Grand. Now, as you can see here, we do have the Kar 98 and the X40, which do significantly higher damage to headshot and body shot. The M1 Grand currently sits at 19 body, and I believe 40 for the headshot, 47. So this isn't the highest damage weapon, but it is the most optimized in the fact that you can spam your shots, okay? It is easily controllable with no attachments, by the way. I've been using these with no attachments, right? Pretty controllable recoil. Now, the M1 Grand with full attachments, it'll be easier to control. You'll be able to just bounce off their head constantly. But as you guys can see here, the M1 Grand is probably one of the better ones for speed capabilities and damage-wise. especially because you know people are going to push you a lot. You know, a lot of engagements are going to be really close. You'll be able to just spam. And if for some reason you just can't get the kill with the M1, like as soon as the engagement starts, you know, you can always just swap over to your M4, just completely beam them, and that'll be the end of the fight. If you want, I can go ahead and show you guys real quick. I'm asking if you want, but you know, you really have no choice. So here's the Car 98. Headshot damage 53, body shot 22, and then the X40 headshot we have. I killed the dummy. We have 64.8, I believe, and the body is 27. As you guys can see, yes, these are higher damage numbers. Oh, 70, look at that. But the issue here is you can't really spam these up close. So honestly, in my personal opinion, the M1 Grand and the M4 is the best tactical solution for all this. You can spam, not have to worry about anything, manage the recoil, and these are without all the attachments. With the attachments, these two weapons just become phenomenal. And I have tested it with all the variants over there. I have tried up to rare, sometimes heroic, and really the damage hardly differentiates. So there's hardly any damage changes. Weapon also, about halfway through the clip, you want to let go so you don't end up going all the way up in the air. But yeah, so it's about like 2 damage maybe differential when it comes to these weapons at a heroic rate. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is probably one of the best ones. And yes, class does affect your weapon damage, because there are, you know, your class weapon plus like what 20-30% bonus damage, whatever it gives you, right? To be fair, it's not really much. 20-30% when you're talking about like 40 damage maybe. Or say you're doing like here, like what am I doing right here? 18 damage, that's probably like what, 23-24 damage with a boosted. So even with the SMGs, I've tried it, not worth at all. But yeah, I highly suggest that you guys run this. This is probably one of the most effective and most viable weapon strats. And if you guys would like me to do a rundown on weapon damage and which weapons are really good to use and which ones you probably should not be touching, leave a like and a comment, and I'll go ahead and get into that video, and I'll start showing you guys which guns are to be used and which guns should not be touched whatsoever. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment to see what you'd like to see next. Hit the bell button to get notified whenever I go live. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.